Not a big deal, Marv. Just do it.
Fuck up. Alright. What's up, man? Another motherfucking Friday. Would you fuck a pregnant chick?
Fuck you. My name is Hector, and no, I wouldn't, unless she was my wife or was a girlfriend of mine. I just try to rap because I think it's the best thing and I could do right now.
You wouldn't fuck a pregnant chick?
Nah, I don't think so. I'd feel weird. Like, I don't know. Like, well, that depends. A random one?
Yeah, a random pregnant chick.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Why not?
I don't know. I'm not about to fuck a random girl.
Well, she's hot as shit, like a model type chick. She's just pregnant. Say, not 9 months. I know you're probably thinking 9 months pregnant.
Yeah,
but we'll say like,
pregnant,
we'll say like 4 or 5 months. She's halfway there, right? The belly's there. You can see the belly, but it's like, so it's there. You know, the baby's there. It's kicking and shit. And you guys just,
I don't know. I'd feel so.
You wouldn't be at a bar, but say you would be like, I can't imagine a pregnant chick at a bar. I don't know, but you know, like you'd be at, where would you be with a pregnant girl? Or so like a get together, right? And she's there, her man's not there, and she starts rapping.
So you know she has a man?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
But you don't know her man. You know, you guys.
Yeah,
but
still,
you guys are two strangers at a party. Say, I was about to say a company party, but that's fucked up. Just like a get together, right? Somebody you know, like kind of know, they invite you to a party, and then she's there, and then you guys hit it off. You guys are talking, and you're like, oh, so you're pregnant? That's fuck, right? And she's like, yeah. And then you guys, hit it off, and then she's like, I'm about to leave, and you're like, I'm about to leave too. You want to ride home? And she's like, yeah. You guys.
And she's like, I'll drive you because you've been drinking.
Yeah. And then yeah, dad, that's smart.
Because they didn't drink because obviously they're pregnant.
Yeah, she don't want to risk the baby's life.
So now it's there's a storyline.
Yeah, so she's not trying to risk the baby's life. She's like, for our safety. She's like, she's driving you home, and then you guys are like being a little flirty in the car, and you guys start talking, and then when she's about to drop you off, and she's like, what are you about to do? She's like, you mind if I come in and use your bathroom? And you're like, yeah, come in. And then she uses your bathroom, and then you guys like just sit down, start talking. You guys sit down on your bed. For some reason, you go to the room, and you sit down on your bed, and then she just makes a move on you. She puts
why don't you just say more like, oh, I'm really tired, and she just starts like,
and then she's like, oh, you can sit down on the couch if you want. And then you guys sit down on the couch.
Want some water?
She says, you want something to drink?
Yeah.
What do you like? Cranberry juice? Some bullshit, Orange juice?
On the rocks.
On the rocks. Some cranberry on the rock. Hold the vodka. You try to make some corny joke. She's like, ha. Because she's into you.
You're so stupid for this one.
And then she grabs you, and then you sit down, and she's like, oh, you're so funny. She hits your hand. She hits your lap. And you're like, this bitch wanted a dick in your head. But you like, nah, she's pregnant. You had that inner dialogue.
But
she wants a dick.
Pregnant.
But she's pregnant.
But not that pregnant.
And she's like, but it's, and the bad side of your shoulder is like, but it's not even showing that much. She's like, but the good side is like, but it's still there. And the bad side is like, fuck it, you can put it in doggy style.
I don't know. I'd have to be single and kind of drunk.
Nah, but then she makes up. Yeah, you're drunk. Of course, you're kind of drunk. You're tipsy. You're like, whatever happens, happens. Like you live in Vegas or something. Whatever happens in Vegas.
Well, yeah, because the thing about it is like once if you're hard, you're hard. You probably won't go for it. You know what I mean? But if you ain't feeling it now. But
then when she slaps your leg and then you guys keep talking and then you make another stupid joke and then she just grabs your leg and then she squeezes it and goes up a little bit. You're like, oh, shit. And then she's making eye contact with you, gets real close and starts kind of talking low. So you have to go in close. And then you guys start making out, and you're like, "What am I doing right now?"
But it feels so good.
Then you know how like
weird.
Every time you go like grab the hip, and then you grab her by the hip, you hold the belly at the same time. You're like, I shouldn't be doing this. But she got her hands on your dick already, and you're like, fuck. And you guys are already making out, and you're like, fuck it, dog. Let's move this situation to the bed, because if this bitch fall off the couch, I don't want to risk the baby's life.
You're stupid.
You would do it? You would fuck her? You would follow through?
Like I said, I have to be single and drunk. I might, I ain't gonna lie. What if I I'm not gonna say no because what if it did?
I would.
You know,
I'd fuck
it's
her.
not my preference to do that.
No, it's not like that's what you're going after. It's not like what you're.
It
It's
just
not like
happened.
it's not like your secret fetish.
Oh, you're saying like if it just were to happen?
Yeah. If it just happened, like that scenario that I just played out, and all that shit happens, would you stop right there to make it out, or would you follow through?
I don't know, dude.
You show her.
Because one thing is being sober, one thing is being fucked up.
No, yeah. What if you were sober then? What if you were sober and she did that?
I wouldn't.
And she was, but she wanted it. She wanted it.
I'd be like, I don't, you got a man, whatever. I'm not trying to ruin that. I mean, just just chill, but like.
I think I'd give her the dick.
I don't think I would.
I
would just like,
I try to get her dilated. You know what I'm saying? Like try to.
You're a sick fuck.
That was fucked up. I'll take that back.
Yeah, nah.
But I would. I think I would follow through with it.
I don't think I would.
If I was single, and I did, and she came on to me, and if she was giving me that vibe all night, and then everything that happened, everything the way I explained it happened, and then we were at the house, and she makes the first move. She kisses me.
Yeah, but like you said, if she has a man, she can just go home and get the dick.
Yeah, but you never know how things are at home.
Yeah,
but she's feeling you though, right? And she's pregnant. She's like, and
yeah, but if
she's a super, you never know. She's a super slut deep down inside. She needs to get piped. She needs dick, and she needs it now. Like those commercials. It's my money and I need it now. That's how she is.
It's your dick and I need it now.
Yeah, that's how she's screaming. Her inner dialogue is saying that shit. There's not even good and bad side. It's all just it's your dick and I need it now. That's all that she can hear in her mind. And then on the way up the stairs,
dick wet word.
And then on the way up the stairs to your room, she's like, I'm such a whore. I don't even care anymore though. Like in her mind.
See, you be playing some random movies in your head.
Yeah,
I can already tell.
My mind is fucked up.
Shit,
to say the least. I'm
pretty sure one of your favorite viewers, his mind is just there, just like yours,
bro.
And it's crazy because he knows who he is. I'm not gonna say his name, but if he's gonna listen to this podcast, he's gonna know exactly who he is.
I'd dick her down, bro.
Of course you would.
And then hitting that joint doggy style, and then you know how you grab the hips, and then you know how like your fingers go in to like the stomach, but this time they're out because you're grabbing the belly, and then you feel the baby kick, and you're like, this is weird, but I'm gonna just keep going with it.
Okay, but let me ask you a question.
Would
you beat that joint or would you take your time? Would you dog it or would you just take your time?
That's a good question, man. That's a good question. I never thought about. I didn't think this far.
Because now you're doing this.
I didn't think that far because I thought from like I liked the beginning of the story, and then I liked the point of penetration, and then I went from point of penetration to the end where you busting out. I didn't really think through it, but
Oh, so you're one of those that just wants to get your nut.
Nah, I wasn't.
The next question.
No, but you said I would take my time. Would I take my time, or would I pound her?
Would you pound her out, or would you take your time?
I think
knowing that there's a baby in there.
Okay, depending on if I was sober or drunk. I think if I was drunk, I'd probably pound it. You know what I mean? Like, just go and then hit that joint from the side, and grab her waist, grab her back and her belly at the same time, and just be pounding that joint. This is horrible. This makes me seem like a bad person. Yeah, what I'm saying, everything that I just said right now, up to this point, I'm a bad person.
But at the same time, you're saying that, but there's somebody out there in the world doing that.
But we're two adults, we're adults.
Yeah, but there's somebody's still doing it right now.
Yeah, I'm a bad person right now. But
yeah.
But if I was sober, I'd take my I would and both points I would take my time, but the style of fucking would change,
Would you take it easy is what I meant to say. Not like take your time, just take it easy. Well, actually you do have to take your time. But would you take it easy or just not take it easy?
I think if I was sober, I'd take it more. I would be less aggressive. Yeah, how did you say it? I like the way you just said it. Aggressive.
Because it sounds like aggro.
Aggressive. That's the word. I like that. I can't even say it. Say it.
Say what? Aggressive or aggressive?
How do you say it?
Aggressive.
I can't even do it. But yeah.
Are you fucking getting tongue twisted?
Yeah. But yeah. I think if I was drunk, I'd be more. I'd be more a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more wild. Try to put her in more positions maybe some positions she shouldn't be into. But I think if I was sober,
turn her to a pretzel and shit.
I don't think I'd do all that. You know, but if I was sober, yeah, I'd take my time. Yeah. I just thought about it right now, her riding me, and you know when the girl's riding you and you like grab her close and then you start pounding away, like you know, like you do that bear hug and you just pound away. I was thinking about that moment right there with her belly touching my belly. Fucking my bad. That was fucking gross.
You're so stupid.
I was thinking
the
about
fact that you're getting excited here is just not good.
But I was thinking about that moment right there where you grab her like that and then you pound, but then you feel her belly on your belly and you're like, this is a little weird, huh? You know?
He's a sick man, Marv, but it's fine. There's a lot of sick people out in this world and they won't admit it, and you are.
I'd do it. Would you fuck a chick with Mr. Lim?
Like I said, if I was single and she was
no.
bad.
Like, yeah, you're single, but she's like.
These are all single questions.
Oh, yeah. These are hypotheticals.
Well, let's just say hypotheticals. She would have to be like really bad.
Okay.
Because if not, I wouldn't be able to concentrate.
No. We're not.
I wouldn't be able to concentrate. I'd be looking at her leg, missing limb instead of.
Same scenario. You guys are at a party. You guys are vibing, talking. You're like, I see you got, are you okay? Did you hurt your leg? Because you kind of limping. And she's like, oh, no, I got a prosthetic. And she's
put a towel on her.
And she's like, yeah, I lost my foot in a
car accident.
Yeah, car accident, right? She's like, I was in a car accident with my ex-boyfriend, you know? She's single, too.
All right.
This one, because she's not pregnant, she's single.
All right, fine.
You know?
Why do you laugh like this? Sick fuck.
Because I just imagine that shit. You guys are vibing, you take her home, same scenario. And then she's like, and then you guys get in the bed, you take her pants off, and then that prosthetic comes off for the pants, and you're like,
oh, I see what you're doing.
And then
you think I'm doing big male jiggle.
And then that joint come off, and then you just look at her. One leg goes down, the other one's up, and it's like that stump from the knee. Like, this is her knee, this is her stump, and she just wiggling that joint in the air. She's like, you're gonna stick it in?
Prosthetic on.
You would leave the prosthetic on?
Yeah,
I could not grab that plastic leg.
Yeah,
I'll take that joint off.
Nah, I'll leave it on.
I think it'd be weird. Like, you think about it, you think you can stay hard? I mean, you're hard as fuck, right? Like,
yeah, but
you're about to get in it.
She would have to be so bad.
No, say she can't be so bad. She's like let's give her a 6.5, 7, right?
No, I'm not gonna do.
But you guys are vibing, like the whole night. You guys are vibing. You guys are feeling each other. And then she goes up to. She's like, "You want something to drink?" At the party, and she's like, and then she go get you a drink. She comes back, and I'm like, and you're like, are you okay? Did you hurt your leg? And that's what she tells me. Your prosthetic. Would that ruin it for you? You'd be an asshole if that ruined it for you at that moment.
You look at you're like, estamos más o menos.
But then you guys go back, and then she starts, making moves on you. She gives you a little head, and then you guys take it to the room. You take the pants off, and the prosthetic comes with it, and you're like...
Did she tell you that she had it?
Yeah, she told you when you guys were hanging out at the party. When she goes to get you a drink, she's like, "Oh, I got this drink. What do you want?" You're like, "Oh, just give me whatever fucking beer you're drinking or whatever." And she limps back with your drink, and some of that shit's spilling because she got that.
Yeah, so
and she's like, "Are you okay? Did you hurt yourself?" And she's like, "What's?"
No, you'd be like, "Oh,
what's that matter?" She's like, "Oh, it's nothing. I lost half of my leg." I lost half of my leg.
Why is that funny?
Because I'm imagining how I would feel. How would it feel in that moment when she told me? And I'm feeling her still, like in that moment when she tells me that she lost her leg. And I'm like, damn, dude, like, is it gonna happen tonight? And I know
you're wondering if it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's gonna happen, right? And then when she gets up to go get the drink and she comes back limping, I'm like, "Are you okay? Did you hurt your leg?" Trying to act concerned because you trying to get it. But and then she tells you the whole story.
Yeah, but you don't know that at that point.
Nah, but after you guys are done vibing, she's like, asks you to get it. She offers you to go get it. She offers to go get a drink for you guys, and that's when she comes back, that's when you ask her what happened, why she's limping like that, did she get hurt, and she tells you the whole story.
You're fucking.
So I don't know why this shit makes me laugh so much, but she's like,
because you're a sick fuck.
It is. Probably. but that's what she tells you. I'm sorry. I can't stop laughing. But that's what she tells you. Yeah, I got into a car accident with my ex-boyfriend and I lost half my leg. Drunk driving accident. Or some bullshit like that. And then, would you continue on after that, after she told you that? Or like, you guys are vibing, like you like know it's a sure thing, like you know you're about to take this girl home.
Yeah, you know it's crazy. Like when you vibe with somebody, it's way different. You forget the looks.
Yeah, you don't care. You don't care so much.
You don't care so much because
you're not so shallow.
Because what's the point if she's, so fucking.
But if you guys are vibing though,
and you're not. There's some girls that like they're so bad, but you can't vibe with them.
Yeah,
because they're busy on their Facebook. They're like too.
Well, they're not connecting. They're not trying to make a connection
because their only connection is themselves.
Yeah.
You gotta understand. Some of the baddest girls ever, they don't.
Are so self-obsessed, right? Like they're self-absorbed.
Yeah.
That they don't. When you guys are talking, they don't try to make a connection because they're too worried about themselves.
They're talking to you and they're looking on their phone.
Yeah.
They don't care.
I hate that shit, dude. I hate shit like that.
And you're like giving your 120%.
Well, not even 100, but you're actually making an effort to try to listen.
No,
nigga. And start a conversation.
Let's be honest here. If you're a single man and you see a girl, you're gonna give it 110% because at the end of the day you're single. You don't mind looking.
I think every guy does that.
So you're gonna go at it.
Yeah, you are.
If you're not single, you don't give a fuck because you're like, I don't give a fuck about you. I already have a girlfriend. Like,
you feel the vibe. I'm deep inside. Yeah. You got no leg, but you give me head.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I just feel like
you do put that effort in
because, but there's also dudes out there that do the same bullshit too. They're bitches,
gigolos.
Like it's. Just,
I never knew. Like, I just don't have that game, dude. Like, I don't have that game that I could like go into a bar, pick up a chick off the break, talk her up, and then take her home. I don't have that vibe.
I've seen it done so many times.
I've seen it done too.
And less than like 20 minutes was the record once. And not for me, but somebody I was with.
Yeah.
20 minutes was the record.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I guess when you're single, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
I've been single for a long time, dude.
But the thing is, though, like, it's crazy? You can look like a fucking model. But if you don't have no confidence, dude.
I think. You're right.
You're done.
But I think if you have no confidence and you have nothing to talk about, you ain't shit.
I'm with a girl right now, and I've been with her for the longest time. But check this out, though. You know what I mean? And I'm planning on taking this to the next step. But I go to bars. Friends of mine. And I could tell her right now. Like, there's girls and they try to see what's up. They're like, and then
there's girls that talk to you,
and it's crazy because I have a girl, but I think that's so easy to get more because I don't know what it is.
No, but you see,
and I don't know what it is. Maybe it's how I talk.
No, because no. You know what it is?
What is it?
It is that you go into the bar and you have the confidence that you're not there to look for girls. You have the confidence that you're just there to have a good time. Yeah, you're there to have a good time. Yeah. A lot of times when you go out with single dudes, and trust me, I've seen this shit so many times, dude. When you actually go to a bar and your intentions are to talk to girls and hook up with girls, that's all you can think of. So it makes you nervous, and it makes you a little. It gives off that vibe. But when you go to the bar to just have fun, you're trying to blow off some steam. And you're like, for you, you're single, you're taken, and that's what's like, okay, like that's what attracts girls sometimes. I've seen it, like I'll do it myself where like I go to a bar just to have fun, and I think the times that I've done that, I've had more luck with girls than I have when I've gone to a bar or a club trying to actually talk to a girl. Because that's just on your mind, like I gotta do this. It's like you go there to accomplish that mission, and it's always a fail. There's been so many times where I've talked to girls and they just blew me off. The funniest thing, I went to Bravo in DC one time for I forget whose birthday it was, and we went out with this guy. Right? He a little chant, like he don't really speak all that much English. He's like speaks more Spanish than English. Yeah. So this one girl, fine, bad bitch, blonde chick, came up to him, started talking him up, you know, like what da da da. She's like, dance with him like 2 songs, and then she's like, can you give me a drink? And then right when they went to the bar, her friend showed up, and then she's like, oh, can you give my friend a drink? He was like, yeah, like thinking that they're about to continue dancing, right? They fucking, this nigga turned around to pay, like he went like this to pay, and then as soon as he did that, they had their drinks, he had his drink, and as soon as he turned around to pay, he turned around and they're already walking away. And me and this other dude that we were there with, we watched this shit happen and we looked at each other like, oh, this dude just got played. Like it was so funny. No, he got played for drinks, bro.
Yeah, but dude, it's his decision. He wanted to buy it or not.
Yeah, but he thought it was gonna keep going because the look on his face when he turned back around and grabbed his drink and then looked up and they were gone was fucking priceless. Like he was like, "What the fuck just happened?" Like, you know, like he got fucking took. He got took.
No, but he's got 2 dances each. Drink
no, but it wasn't like a freak dance. It was like a mutual dance. Like you're at a quince, like a fucking, you know, it was like 2 teenagers dancing. You know. That's how they were dancing. It was fucking hilarious.
You know, there's a solution for that.
Put your dick out?
No. No. Dude, if you're bad as, you know, like you're a bad dude, they're going to buy you a drink. Remember that. I've gotten to the point where they have bought me a drink because they were like, shit, he's so fucking funny as shit. You know what I mean? Because apparently when I'm drunk, I'm super hilarious. Apparently. But
nah, dude, you're in the moment, quick with little like funny comebacks,
but they're catchy.
Yeah, but when we're at a bar, dude, when you're at a bar, you're like, you just for some reason, man, you just attract everybody. You know what I mean? I feel like it's I feel the same way when we're together at a fucking bar, son, and we're just having a good time. We're being stupid, we're being funny, and then we're just attracting people. Like, what the fuck is going on over there? Why are they laughing and shit?
I mean, I'm not calling people for show.
No, but you know, I've seen it. Like when we go to a bar and we're just fucking laughing with each other, being stupid, and then more people show up. Like, what the fuck is going on over there? And then we invite people in. You know, I think that's the thing with you is that you actually invite people in and to have a good time with you, not just not just like try to see what's up with other people. You're actually having your own time, and you invite your own good time, and you invite people to have a good time.
I have better time with people join me than when I join other people because other people, like, let's say I try to be nice that night. And
because then
and then people are like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
Because you're going into their environment.
Exactly.
But when you're in your own environment and you invite people to your environment, then they're going off your vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it happens to me all the time. It's just like, it's just the way I am, you know. It's the way I am because I'm very outgoing. You know.
I don't know, man, because you're quiet most of the time, but when you get some drinks in you and you're around people that you're comfortable around, that you're comfortable with, that's the best. That's where like the best side of you comes out because you just let loose. You let loose to like 100%. There's no 50, 60, 70% let loose. You just let loose all the way and you just do whatever the fuck comes. The first thing that comes to your mind, that's the first thing you say and do. I think that's you gotta appreciate that shit in these times where everything is like everything around us is so fucking serious and it's so tenseful. Well, and you gotta appreciate that type of shit.
I do, but you know it's crazy because like I'm not afraid of a lot of things, and I think a lot of people are afraid of the unknown.
I think a lot of people are afraid of how they come off to people, how other people view them.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I know you don't.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. And the reason, you know, why should I give a fuck? I'm a human just like you are.
Yeah.
I'm human Hector because I make mistakes, and I tell people that all the fucking time, and they love it, you know. And I've seen people one time, the first time they're like, oh. And then the second time, who are you, human? What they be saying that? Like this past time, I went out with one of my friends, and they were just like, 2 people asked me that night, like, you're like human something. And
you got to well, that's catchy though. Human Hector.
I was like, oh yeah, I'm human Hector here, and then and they'd be
that's
like,
Triple H, B.
You know, and I'd be like, you know, I'm human Hector because I make mistakes. just like you. You know what I mean? But see, I'm letting you know before I even meet you that I'm Human Hector.
That's kind of small.
And they like it, you know. And they honestly, it's been it's a good, you know, brand that I'm building.
Bro, you know that's a fucking smart way of explaining that. That's a fucking genius way. That's a genius way of thinking, though.
You know, if you can't, you know, find the person that you know that you want to be like, you got to become the person.
Yeah.
You know, I know a lot of people have mentors. I have mentors too, but I don't know anybody that wants to be what I want to be. So I got to build it myself and be that person.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I'm Human Hector.
You know,
I say here because I'm here with you.
You know,
I'm not out in outer space.
You know,
I'm not
thinking about
on
going
the phone.
Out. Yeah.
I'm right here.
But thinking about going out, right? You know what I would like to? Why aren't there any? Going back on pregnant chicks. Why isn't there any?
You fucking go? Are we really gonna do this right now?
I want to.
You've been talking about it the whole night, dude. You've been talking about pregnant chicks the whole night, dude. Yeah, I think so.
No, I don't. I honestly don't. I don't have a girl. So. I'm not fucking with anybody that's pregnant.
I mean, damn, man.
But listen, right? Yeah. Why isn't there strip club? There probably is a strip club
with pregnant joint.
Yeah.
Okay, see. Okay,
damn,
Marv,
bro.
We don't have to cut this joint off.
Nah, bro.
You are just out of it tonight.
Do you think there's a strip club with pregnant girls?
I don't think so.
Or like,
and if
there
like,
is, you think there's a strip club?
That should have a ticket to hell right on it.
You think there's a strip club for like? Because when you go to a strip club, you see some pretty bad bitches. But you think there's a strip club for grade C bitches? like a 5s and 4s? Like those down low hoes?
Maybe in the hood.
That are trying to pay for, you know... The bitches that would be in that strip club are probably paying their baby daddies for child support, you know?
Let's be honest here. And I want to touch base with you on something about baby daddies like that.
That what? That get child support paid to them?
Well, that women pay for them.
No. What are you talking about?
Like women take care of them more.
No. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but
I'm saying that.
Can I just say something?
Hold on, but you misunderstood under that. You
no, I get what you're saying, but let me just say something.
No, I think you misunderstood.
No.
Because I'm talking about bitches that are so fucked up that the kids live with their dad and they got to pay child support to the dad. That's what I just said.
I know, but that's not what I'm about to tell you. So you said that if there was a strip club for a grade C one,
grade
right?
C, right?
Okay, let me tell you something. They're everywhere, and they're in the best ones. But the difference is, they're in the best ones.
In the best strip club?
Yes.
What is it, like a Monday night that they be in that joint?
They might have their days. I don't know.
But come out to our pregnant.
Shut up and let me talk.
Damn.
Before I forget, because I've been missing points all night because of you. Mm-hmm. So there is C's. Well, there's obviously A, B's, and C's. The difference is that, see, you're loser ass. Not saying you, but not you, but
you said it like it was mine.
No, but whoever it is, that might be an A to you.
Oh, that's sad, though.
Yeah, but you get it. What I'm saying, right?
That's like trucker. Like it's like a trucker night.
So, so you're looking at, no matter what strip club you go to, they're gonna be the baddest bitches, mediocre ones, and you know what I mean? That's everywhere, though. You can't say that they're all going to be bad at a certain place. Yes, you might go to a certain place, but you don't fucking know that for sure. You know what I mean? I think they're everywhere.
So there has to be like certain nights at a strip club where are like,
well, the best
that attract the dudes that want to that kind of vibe with those with the
a dude's gonna try to vibe with a great
no. I'm talking about they go to that night because I don't know, man. I don't even.
That doesn't exist.
You're right.
Don't exist.
You're right, because that dude can show up every day of the week.
Yeah, but that same dude, he might like a C, and he might think that's an A to him. You gotta understand.
Because he's been dealing with twos all his life.
Doesn't matter what the fuck he's dealing with. The point is that
he might get a blowjob for $8.50.
That don't matter though. That's A or B to him, or that's C to him. You don't give a fuck though. You know
what kind of guys go for like twos?
Know? I'm just letting you know that don't exist, because no matter where you go, that junk could be a C, but they're gonna advertise it as an A because they want the business.
They're gonna get the money. Well, strip clubs are gonna get money regardless.
Exactly.
Because dudes always want to see a girl naked.
Exactly. Whether she's a C or an A, it don't matter.
With a limb missing.
Okay, but what I'm trying to tell you is that wasn't really an accurate question. My next question was,
do you ever think there's been a stripper ever hired with a missing tit? You know.
Probably.
You like a bitch with one tit?
Probably.
Damn, I didn't mean to say that like that. Like a bitch with one tit. That sounded kind of fucked up. A bitch with one tit. A bitch with one. That could be a song. A bitch with one tit. Song, yeah. She got that one titty bigger than the other tit. I don't know.
See, now you're contradicting yourself.
Nah.
But yeah, that's what I'm gonna say to you.
But at least if you fuck a pregnant bitch, you can bust all you want inside. You wanna have to worry.
I think that's why, como este moreno le vale pija, que eso es lo que quiere hacer.
Yeah, you could bust all types of nuts.
Yeah, he just wants to ejaculate. I get it now. He brought up a important point. I'm gonna give me a beer.
Okay.
Say whatever you want while I'm gone.
All right. There has to be a strip club out there with some raggedy girls in there. Like girls that are missing limbs, that gotta pay child support, that have been maybe like girls with acne, hella acne, you know, like they need Proactive Plus. There has to be a show. I'm gonna search this shit tonight. There has to be a strip club out there that has these low down dirty girls in there that have no looks to them. And I don't mean that in an offensive way, but it's just, you know, them girls that are just the bottom of the barrel girls. We all know them. I'm being honest here. But there has to be a strip club out there. I know, because there has to be, because they let these girls do porn. You know, you see.
Don't be a fucking such a dick.
You know, you see those girls that do porn that should not be doing porn,
okay,
and they only make like 1 or 2 videos and they disappear off the face of the earth.
But somebody likes that. Is what you're not understanding.
Oh, I like it because that's real. It's real to me. It's more real. It's more real than seeing.
But isn't it funny?
I like more amateur porn than I do like productive porn. Like porn that's really porn that's like it's a real show. You can tell that it's a show. I like more amateur shit where the girls like you could tell in her face she's not sure about she's making the right decisions.
All right. So like I said, that's
damn. You know what? I think I should start talking because I feel like I'm exposing a lot about myself.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question, and I want shush because you've been talking too much.
All right.
So here's my question to you: do you think a real man will let, like, you know how we're talking about strippers and women? Well, not to say that they're all strippers, but just, you know, hypothetically speaking, a woman that makes the money, right? And she has a little loser boyfriend at home that she pays for everything. Usually it happens with strippers because, you know, they make more money.
They got that thug nigga at the house that controls everything. Probably beat someone some more.
Yeah. You know, they got that dude. And then when they go and buy, like, food, that dude's always hugging up on it. Like, you know, like he's appreciated. That
that's nasty, dude.
Yeah, I see that all the time happening. I've seen it in, the reason why I say that today is because I've seen that in a post. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Some dude hugging up.
You know, I've seen the same.
And then I went to buy Chipotle tonight for dinner, and
thanks, babe. You like give her a kiss on the cheek and shit.
Yeah, but the point is, I seen that on like a meme or whatever, and I saw that tonight. I was just getting off.
You saw it in real life. You're like,
yeah, I never seen that before.
Memes come true.
No, maybe I had seen it, but it wasn't exposed because I hadn't.
There should be a show about.
You know. So let me say something. So I just got to the gym. I'm there. I'm about to get some Chipotle, you know. And in front of me, this dude just can't get his hands off, you know, his little skinny ass girlfriend. Which it don't matter if she's skinny or fat, whatever. Everybody to each his own. But this man was so cocky. This joint was probably like a 4. No, maybe a 5.5. Right? I didn't even really get to look at her because. Dude, I'm just trying to get my food and get out.
Yeah.
But you know when somebody's
get to the point, nigga.
Well, you know when somebody's like trying to kiss on somebody. And
he's overdoing it. He's overdoing
it.
He's being too lovey-dovey for no reason.
Yeah. And
then Chipotle, nigga.
Yeah, and then she's paying for everything. He's hugging up on that, and I saw a meme on that on
gross.
Facebook. What do you think of a guy like that?
I think that's okay.
Like, in your opinion, what do you think of a guy?
But we're talking about a guy that lets a girl pay for all his bills and like basically takes care of. Billy is basically his mama, you know what I'm saying? But the only difference is that he's fucking her.
Well, I mean, he's fucking up on her and all that.
Yeah, but basically,
in public, like a fucking,
that's his girl, right?
Like a little monkey.
Yeah. That's basically his girl. his girl, and she's paying for everything, takes care of this nigga. She probably goes home and does his laundry and does everything. I think it's fucking gross. Honestly,
I felt very gross.
It makes me uncomfortable, and it makes you kind of like a little bit angry and a little bit sad, you know.
It makes me angry.
It makes me a little sad and angry because you know this girl could probably get way better, could do way better, and then you know this dude is taking straight advantage of this girl.
Clearly, but she don't see it because she's feeling loved.
Yeah, she's feeling all the love, and she's in a way she's probably damaged, and she probably never felt
that in her life.
She probably relates that attention and that being smothered to love, you know.
But even then, how could you be a piece of shit ass man?
But she probably and then feeds off his dependence for her as love. Like, oh, he needs me so much. I'm such a big part of his life, you know. That she's probably because she's probably fucked up to even entertain this shit, you know. A girl to entertain that shit is probably really damaged and not like probably has some trauma. So she's entertaining it, and she's bringing that shit in. And she's interpreting that shit as love.
You know, to be honest with you, I was so angry when I saw that, and I can't really speak for anybody, but let me say something. I came home and I saw my dad. You know, he's a lot older now, and honestly, I didn't tell him this, but I just wanted to hug my dad when I got home and I wanted to thank him for making me the man that he made me, because
that's tight.
I'm not that kind of man. I'm the kind of man that takes charge and is gonna take care of my woman no matter what, and I will never let her pay for anything. You know what I mean? Maybe when we were younger and we were in college, we were scrounging around for money here and there. Yeah, that's fine. She paid for a couple of things, but now, if I take my girl out, she will never pull out her fucking wallet, because that's an offense to me. Because see, I'm the man. Yeah. I'm the fucking guy. I'm the bread maker. I don't give a fuck how much money she makes. She can make $1 million. I can make $300,000, but I'm always fucking pay, because that's just the character I fucking am. Yeah. And let me tell you something. See, when I saw my dad today, I wanted to hug him because he has always paid for everything too. You know. Yes, my mom has help, but
no, I think as you date, it's fine for each other to pay for shit.
At the beginning, it's fine.
But if it's
but clearly, when you look like you're fucking freeloading,
yeah, I think you should take care of each other. Like, yeah, that's fine. Like, you guys both pay for shit
at the beginning.
But if it's a night out, you guys are going out. It's your idea to go out. Pay for the shit, dude. It's your idea. You're the one that introduced that idea. You're the one that's taking the girl out.
Let me tell you something. I just put in my mind that if it's a woman in my life, I'm gonna take control. Whether it's my mom, you know how many sisters I have. Yeah. You know, I have a girlfriend. I am not gonna let them pay, because see, that's just.
I've been the same way too.
And my sisters always do that. Sometimes they try to pay or whatever because they try to think that.
Well, they're strong fucking women though. Your sisters are all savages.
By the time I find out about it, it's all paid for, and that shit pisses me off. But I don't say shit because it's not like I'm not gonna go.
Nah, you should let them.
But they look at it like they all have careers.
But you see,
and I'm in business.
It's a point of pride.
Because see, when I'm in business, my next dollar is not guaranteed. I have to produce to make money.
Yeah.
And when you are, when you have your career, you don't, because see, you probably work for a company that's paying you good. You know what I mean? 6 figures or what you have not. You know what I mean? For me, it's really tough because see, I got a fucking.
But yeah, let's not get personal. We're talking about.
But I'm just trying to say.
Even if I make less, I know we all get it.
I want to fucking.
Yeah, you're gonna take care of your girl, and I feel like
in my family.
But that's what.
Mom, you know what I mean?
You see, like when I see dudes not doing that,
either they're a piece of shit. You mean
they're real? You could tell a lot by a person of the way they conduct every single day interactions and the way they deal with relationships. So a guy like that, you see him at Chipotle, she's paying for all that shit. she probably took him
nothing.
out.
It's nothing. I get it. It doesn't mean it.
It's fucking $20. But for him to be that grateful, he knows. You know, by just seeing that shit, he's a piece of shit. Because he's grateful for an $8 meal. That means that she's probably taking care of a lot more shit that we see.
Dude, they bought one bowl.
That's sad. I'm sorry. It's fucking sad.
I don't know,
bro. Anyway,
that shit pissed me off. I came home. And
I know. I shouldn't even be saying
me
this
and
shit.
my dad are not lovey-dovey, but I fucking want to come home and hug that man for teaching me a fucking right from wrong.
You know, I know about a girl. I shouldn't be saying this shit, but I know about a girl.
Don't say no names. You're good to go.
No. I know about a girl that takes care of this dude's everything, like laundry, fucking every single thing that you can think of. And this dude is most likely cheating on her majority of the time.
They usually are. And
be fucking up her car, crash her car, fucked up the car, made her pay for it, gave her like $100, and she was grateful for the $100. And in my mind, every time I hear the stories about this girl, and I'm like, man, every time I always think, man, this girl has to have some kind of fucked up past, you know, for her to allow this shit. You know, she allows it. She stays with it. And also, a thing about it too that I know she said is that she's scared to start over. Yeah, she's scared to start over in a new relationship. Scared to lose all this time that she's put into the relationship and start over with somebody new. But I was thinking, man, all this time that you're thinking about losing, you're adding more. You're adding more and more time to that time lost that you're gonna lose, because eventually it's just gonna end, and you're gonna look back after 6 years and be like, man, I could have been out this shit in 2 years, and I moved on. I could have had a whole fucking family, bro. You know. Anyway, man, we got too serious on this shit.
Yeah, this shit pisses me off, man. I don't like that shit.
Nah, but I get it, man. They should start a show. I was gonna interrupt you earlier, but I tried not to. I'm sorry, but I was gonna interrupt you saying that you seen a meme and then you seen one that you like. You seen. They should start a show. Memes come to life or some shit like where you see a meme and then you see the same thing. We can start that show. And you see the same thing in public, you know, and then they start like it's like a recording. How
about me and you start that show?
It'd be difficult. We have to go out a lot more.
It don't matter. We're gonna do it because it would be a good show. Because just if me and you're talking about it and we're angering ourselves, it's because it's worth it. Yeah. And so we'd find the best memes out. So we'd find the best 5 memes out. It'd be a 30 minute
the
show.
Most trending memes.
Yeah, the most trending memes. And then we go out and try to find those. You know
what we should do? Since we already got the fucking platform, we should find the 5 most trending memes, and then every single day that we're out, we should try to relate a situation to that meme. Yeah. Oh shit.
We could do that too, but yeah, because
that way, and then we
get that me and you're not gonna. We're gonna go out and we're gonna find them.
We just have a segment about it. Be like, this is what I found relating to this meme.
Yeah, and I also was gonna talk to you about doing some skits soon.
Skits.
You know? Yeah.
We could do individual videos if you want. We could have skits on the podcast.
We're gonna have some skits. Some we can act out based off some real stuff.
Okay.
Because honestly, we're trying to make this go to the next level. Clearly, you know what I mean. We're doing it for fun, but why don't we do it for some more entertainment for more people?
We'll talk about that off air, but yeah, I'm down with you. I feel you.
All right. Well, you know what? Honestly, we're already 43 minutes in.
Damn, that much time passed?
Yeah, we're having a good time.
Shit. You're welcome.
I think we should end it.
Oh, we got no questions with LER?
I don't think he made it today.
Call him real quick.
Yeah, I doubt he made it. Are we really gonna call him?
Let's see if he has any questions.
No, he's watching the game, I think.
Okay.
Just to send it. So, no questions with LER today, but I'll tell you what. We Hnm,
But I think he had questions.
Did he? Well,
yeah, ask him.
Call him.
Hey, Rose.
What?
Can you ask LER if he has questions?
Cause we're closing up. Yeah, that shit kind of pissed me off though. Like I said, I don't know.
Man. You know the thing about it is that we were raised I think we were raised by people in a time, even, huh?
He said 5
Yeah, we'll
we're about to wrap it up.
We'll save it for next week, then. Let's just wrap it up.
Okay, but I was gonna say, we were raised. I was talking about this to somebody at work the other day, that I was raised by a lot of people that are much older than me. And when I was in middle school, I was around high schoolers, about to graduate high school, going through real life shit, and you know, all the knowledge that is instilled in me to this day is based off of the, like, a lot of characteristics, a lot of mannerisms, a lot of things that I have within me are installed because of the people that I grew up with. When I was 12, man, I started working at the shop across the street from my house. I've always known work ethic, you know, like I've always had that work. I've always known that hard work is what I need to be doing. Like, not even what I want to do, is what I like. Working with my hands, doing shit, you know. I have to work. And even that job, you know, beginning that job at 12, it was like, I just gotta fucking work. And then going from a car wash and then becoming like a shop apprentice, just kind of going around the shop, kind of figuring my way around things, standing behind somebody's shoulder, like just figuring shit out, learning the way they do things. It installed something in me that this fucking priceless, like a knowledge, you know, like the knowledge of knowing to need to work and having that drive to work and always accomplish more than what you did the day before. I've always had that in me. I think my progress in my work shows that. But I was talking to my coworker, and she was like, man, the people that we deal with now that are looking for jobs, they don't want everything given. They don't have that same work ethic installed in
because
them.
they want it given.
I think, and she said something interesting to me that I didn't think about, is that the people that we're dealing with now are a lot of the people that were raised by kids that were having kids, you know, that were 14, 13-year-olds, let's say 14 to 16-year-olds having kids, and now those kids are coming into the workforce, and their parents are parents that they don't really have to do shit, you know, as kids, because their parents took care of them, or you know, they whatever, and
that's a good analogy too.
And I'm like, man, it made me think for 1 second, like, I have 2 kids, and it made me think for a second, like, am I installing the right message into my kids' minds?
I think you are. Because see, I feel like our fucking generation's the last of those types of hard.
I don't think our generation is that. Our generation has, if you think back to our middle school, high school years, all the girls in our high school, middle school years,
but the men did.
We're having kids.
But the
men. Yeah, actually, yeah. No, you might be right about that.
No, because we were there too.
No, it depends on the baby daddy.
Yeah, it does. But I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. I remember being 15 years old. Actually, no, 14 years old, and going to a fucking an administrator, asking them, "Can I get a work?"
Yeah, I did the same thing.
I was 14 years old, dude.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Why do you want to work?" You know what I mean? Sad, like, bro. You're fucking like in 7th grade.
Yeah, I need money, bro.
And why do you want to work? And you have to ask permission to the school.
Yeah, you gotta get, what is this shit called?
Dude, I fucking took that shit to one of my dad's bosses at the time. This was before he started his business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he was just like, okay, fine, I'll give you 12 or 13. Mm-hmm. I think he said max was 14.
And hard labor, right? Hard labor.
Yeah.
I think that's another thing.
I will go to sleep there, but fuck it.
I think that's another thing missing from the workforce now is hard labor.
Yeah,
dog. Everything back in our day was hard labor, like working on cars, fucking car washes, all that shit, all like fucking drywalling, fucking painting, all that shit. With technology has become less and less. You know, like you get a fucking spray gun, you can fucking spray paint, you can spray.
Nah, but that shit was.
But it's nothing like a roller, like a fucking paintbrush.
Yeah.
But a lot of that shit, a lot of these kids nowadays think they're gonna get Facebook famous, Instagram famous, fucking the next app famous, or fucking YouTube famous. Everybody thinks they're gonna become famous. They have a sense of what is it, like a, I don't know, like entitlement, yeah.
Thinking that they don't have to do much.
I see it in my oldest son where he does TikTok videos, and he's like, look how many views I got. And so some days I want to smack him.
Yeah, but
then I gotta let him be a kid. I gotta let him be a kid.
You have to let him be a kid.
But you know what? But you know, the other day I was changing the oil in my car, and I was changing the oil in my car, and I made it a point to go get all the parts, left them in the front seat, picked both the boys up, and then he was like, Dad, what are all these for? And I was like, oh, we're gonna change the oil in my car. And he's like, oh, okay. My youngest son, he wasn't with it, but my oldest son, he was like, let's do it. So we put the car up, jacked it up, and he was there with me right there. And since we had just turned the car off, I didn't want him to like take the oil pan screw off because the oil was still hot. But he was watching me. He's like, how do you do that? What? I was like, you gotta use this size of socket. You gotta do this. You gotta do this. I walked him through the steps, and he was like, all right. And he would help me.
Can you give me a beer if you don't mind?
He was helping me, man. He loved it. And I was like, all right, well, next week.
Yeah, but
now we got to do the spark plugs and wires. Yeah, and he was like, when are we going to do that?
I hope you're going to get to that Civic soon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because
well, now
you're killing me now.
What do you mean?
With your little story.
Oh, I'm sorry. Nah. Let's start this questions with LER, man. I don't know. It just.
That was one of my rare pieces at the time.
Oh, the Civic.
Yeah, that shit's gonna be worth money one day.
It is worth money now.
Yeah, but
I have so many offers that want to buy that car. I'm not letting that fucking thing go.
Yeah, but at least you should get it running.
These motherfuckers, dog. I had the battery for it. Have an exhaust system for it.
But you don't do anything. Have you put it on?
I'm not doing anything with it right now because I want me and my son to do it.
Fucking car, man.
My son is 12 years old. He turns 13 this year.
I think I got the Carfax on there too if you want it.
I don't need it. But the dude that had it before me took really good care of it. I seen his he still had the manual in it. He took care of the whole fucking car.
It's a red car, man.
But yeah, man.
At the time, I didn't have space to keep it, man. But now that we have a storage lot, I want to sold it to you.
I know you wouldn't. I got really lucky with that car, but it was the fact that I haven't touched it is because of my son. He's not old enough to. Yeah. He's becoming that age now. He's about to turn 13, where he's gonna be thinking about driving. And when he starts really thinking about driving, is when I was 12, 13 is when I started thinking about driving. He's becoming that age now, where he's gonna really want to do it. But I was like, I already told him the shit's yours. Like, it's your car.
Just imagine new paint job.
And I told him the car's yours. The car is yours. I'm not driving it. I'm not gonna drive it. The shit's yours. And he was like, really? I was like, yeah. It's for you. But
dude, there's not.
But you need to put the work into it. You see what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, he could do a swap.
Man, he's gonna. Man. But when he really gets into it, and he gets into it, I can see him falling in love with the fact that you have to put in the work, have to make the effort into learning, fucking doing research, fucking everything that you have to do to even fix a car. So, and then going through the process of really fucking struggling there. Like, I know everybody's done it where they try to work on their car and they sitting in the driveway and like, fuck, then I fucked it up, and they gotta restart. And they gotta take everything apart, and you're like, "Fuck, this bitch is not starting. What did I do wrong? Yeah. What did I do wrong?" And then you gotta go back and redo everything. Like, "Oh shit, I forgot this."
So, man, you know it's crazy, and I'm gonna say this right now. That senior project really did help us. You know why? It
was a part of I feel like it was a part of our manhood.
Dude, like that project really changed my life.
Man. It changed my life too, man.
It changed my life because, you know, I was put in tough situations, you know, like, fuck, this shit's not ready. Fuck, this shit's not ready, you know? Not to say that I buy cars like that, but, like, now I'm just like, dude, I remember, man, like, having to go so far from one little part, and now
I remember,
it's just like I don't waste time no more. But
you buy everything at once now.
Well, not only that, but I don't do projects no more.
The game's good.
Let's just do 2 questions and we're good to go.
Alright.
Just pick the 2 questions you want to do. The rest we'll do next week because we've been in it almost an hour. Please no pregnant questions. He fucking played that shit out to nah.
So there was a girl that posted on the internet that she was selling her virginity.
Oh shit! That was a year. That was a long time ago, right?
A decade ago.
More recent. Another case.
More recent.
Okay.
Another case, right? And
but you remember that one, right? She was gonna sell her shit at that bunny ranch.
This 55-year-old man offered her, I think, $1.5 million, and she took it. And all that
Bro,
shit.
that's creepy. That's like a movie thing.
So, if you were a girl, would you sell your virginity?
Nope.
I'm giving it to fucking.
I'm giving it to fucking.
Deadbeat somebody that
I'm giving it to
in jail.
No, I'm giving it. What?
I'm giving it to Jason Statham.
Get you pregnant. 2 kids.
I'm giving it to the first nigga that I fall in love with. If I was a girl.
She was smart.
I mean, she's a prostitute for doing that.
No, that was
that was hard for me to say she's a whore. Bro, that's some hoe shit.
You just sold that.
That's hoe shit.
Yeah, but she got herself ready. Like, she's prepared.
Nah, bro.
She's
what ethnicity was she?
Spanish.
I don't even know.
I think she was Spanish.
No.
Bro, I seen that shit. Dog, I think that's some hoe shit. You're gonna sell your virginity.
Yeah.
How thirsty?
Because you gotta understand that person's not in love with that person,
bro.
At least
you gotta live with that shit for the rest of your life.
Still with the same person when they lost their virginity. Like,
that's like if I said
you can lose your virginity.
Bro,
a girl could lose her virginity.
I could lose. I could lose
about how they feel.
Bro, listen. I could lose my first dick suck to whatever the highest bidder, right?
Nobody cares.
And I gotta live with that shit, right? That bitch is gonna have to live with a 63-year-old fucking her for the first time. And he's been fucking for a lifetime. That nigga's been fucking for a lifetime. So it's not go slower, none of that shit. I paid. How much did he pay?
I think it was $1.5 million.
I can guarantee you,
bro, he's gonna fuck the shit out of her.
No,
bro,
he's not.
what?
He's a 55-year-old man.
He's not gonna fuck the shit out of her.
55 is not 55 back when he started going up.
He's gonna take his time with it.
Bro,
she's taken care of. She's
taking
care of her.
I'm gonna fuck the shit out of. I don't give a fuck if I'm 55. I'm taking some hymns, some fucking rhino pills, and I'm dogging this
wrong
bitch.
Question from Marv. Next one.
I'm dogging her. 55-year-old. I'm paying that much money. I'm not gonna take it slow.
Dude, you're gonna dog her if you give it $10.
Fuck her virginity. I'm fucking dogging her, and she's gonna be. She's gonna be
I don't want to hear your
hurting.
fucking mouth anymore.
Can blind people see their dreams?
Fuck no,
bro. That was a question we asked on our first podcast.
I don't think they can. They have. I think they have like more like they hear things. But
what about a blind person that went blind later in life?
Then yeah, I think.
Then they see dreams. That must be fucked up.
It's fucked up, yeah.
Because it teases them when every time they go to sleep. I wouldn't want to go to sleep no more.
Well, that wasn't the fucking question, Marv.
I know. You got one more? Throw one more out there. I'd fuck the shit out of that virgin bitch. Fuck her. Give me that money, bitch.
You don't have $1 million.
Yeah, I know, but you're gonna.
I don't even want you talking about.
She fucked a 63-year-old. 55-year-old. That ain't shit.
55.
I know 55-year-olds now. They still fucking.
Okay, well.
She's fucked.
Dude, she's not. She's a millionaire after that.
Let's ask her about her sexual experience. She probably got dogged.
Who gives
Go
a
slow. Fuck you, bitch. I just paid for this.
Shut the fuck up.
Damn, I'm a terrible person.
You're a fucking animal.
Can you cry underwater?
Fuck no.
Yeah.
I've never.
You can cry in the shower. You can cry in the water, bro.
I've never gone through that, so no. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm done with this show.
All right.
I'm out.
That's been Hnm, man, and